Hi, Sebastian. I know
Hi.
I'm very excited. We're really excited that we have ASFLA 2022 at Macquarie Uni in Sydney. So where will you be joining us from?
Hi. Nice to be here. I'll be joining from Buenos Aires, Argentina. So
Yeah,
I'll be presenting online from here.
yeah,
It's going to be a pleasure to be with renowned people of expertise and so on.
yeah, yeah. Do you want to have a little bit of an introduction to yourself as well?
Sure. My name is Sebastian. I'm a teacher trainer. I'm a teacher trainer and lecturer
Mm,
in the University of Buenos Aires and Colegio World, which is higher education where we teach discourse studies and SFL.
yeah,
I'm also an MA dissertation student. I've taken different PhD courses, but I'm mainly a lecturer and a teacher trainer in English and linguistics.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's very linguistic focused. I can see you're doing sort of
Yeah.
second languages as well as systemic functional linguistics. So for our ASFLA 2022, the conference, I believe you have a presentation titled Interpersonal Grammar in Kennedy's Inaugural Speech, Ideological Positioning. Do you mind telling us what your research is about and what really inspired you to kind of pursue your research into your
Sure,
presentation?
sure. So it's a short paper. It's a short paper that describes the main systems within the interpersonal metafunction, the system, like the system of modality, the system of the use of pronouns, like the use of inclusive we, the uses of the finite, and different interpersonal categories that Kennedy uses to convey interpersonal meanings, and at the same time, these interpersonal meanings, I would be trying to show some kind of connection between these interpersonal meanings and an ideological stance.
Yeah, so I assume this Kennedy refers to JFK of USA, I believe.
This speech is about Kennedy, the former president of the United States, when he delivered his inaugural address in the 1960s. I have chosen this speech because it's really a very important historical moment in democracy, and it rings the bell with what is happening nowadays
Yeah,
between Russia and Ukraine.
yeah,
So it's
yeah,
basically that.
yeah, definitely. I can see how, you know, linguistics and sort of discourse is being used to convey a specific political sort of ideological line. And I think that's something that's very prevalent throughout history as well, and how history is documented.
And history is typically repeated
Yeah,
over and over again, and we can see here some kind of repetition, right?
yeah,
Some hegemonic groups struggling for dominance,
yeah,
and well, basically the paper will lead us to reflect on how these interpersonal meanings of modality, the finite, the use of the finite, the use of declarative meanings, interrogative meanings, imperative meanings, how Kennedy exploits these
yeah,
resources to convey and to adhere to a hegemonic group.
yeah,
So this, and at the same time, to show how society is discursively
yeah,
divided in terms of hegemonic practices.
mm,
So it's
yeah.
basically about that.
Yeah, so yeah, I found it very interesting. I really like how you combine sort of
Thank you.
history with sort of politics and also with linguistics as well. So yeah, it's been a really great time talking to you today. So I'll let you go.
Thank you.